Hello and welcome to day 24 of my 365-day iPhone video challenge. I'm sitting a bit further back from the camera today because I want to show you a technique that I use that involves my hands. I thought I had finished about talking about the past and time, but a colleague reminded me yesterday that there was another technique that I thought that he had found very useful when working with his employees. So I thought I would share it with you now. There's a concept called marginal gains that's been popularized by Dave Brailsford, who is the captain of Team Sky, and what he believes is that a 1% improvement in performance in all areas on the bike will eventually add up to a massive improvement. It's a really nice idea, and I believe when you're working with a client, when they're dealing with problems they're dealing with at work, when they're dealing with problems with employees, when they're dealing with all kinds of things, that there is probably no one technique that will magically shift the problem for them, but you have to use a range of techniques, and this is one of the techniques that I use, and it's using time to help them see the problem in the correct way and see the solution. So enough theory, let's go with it. So as you know, time, as we've done in our timeline, we've talked about time being behind us, time being here, and time being in the future. What I do when I'm working with a client, I will mark out time in three places. The past, over here, the present, and the future. And what I will do is, when they come to me and say, Mark, I have a problem, I'll go, oh, so you've got a problem? And I will literally cup the problem in my hand, metaphorically, and go, so you've got a problem, and I will move it into the past. And it is amazing, the moment I pull it further away from them, from this current problem, into the past, you can see them suddenly relax. You can see a change in body language. Sometimes I'll go, tell me about this problem. And he'll go, the problem is, and sometimes they'll even go, the problem was, which is really interesting when that happens, because actually I've just moved it into the past. So I'll take this problem away, which seems like a big problem, and they'll give me the problem. And I'll go, okay, and I'll go, so what we could do is this, and I'll present a solution with a different hand right in front of them. So they can go, and then I'll go, and what you need to do is this, 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 and when you do this, you'll get, this is what will begin to happen. And I move their solution into the future, so they're thinking about where they can use it and move them into a positive future state. It's very powerful, it's deceptively simple, but you should try it. The other thing I've often used it for is if I have working with a client whose timeline is very far out in the future and they've got a lot of work to do, and I know I need them to get them to do the work because it will be beneficial to them. Sometimes what I will do is I'll go, well, we've got this deadline at Christmas, and I'll point to it way in the future because I know their future is quite far out, and I'll go, and then I'll go, so we've got this thing at Christmas, so what we have to do and achieve is this, 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 and I'll move it closer to them, to the to this present point. Now, what sometimes they go, oh, you can see their eyes going because they go, oh, it looks big and scary, so I'll pull it back a little bit so they feel a bit more comfortable, and I'll go, so what we have to do is this, 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 this for launch at Christmas, and I will have moved Christmas from over here to much closer to them, and you can see them. And what's funny is their eyes, it's hilarious, when I hold it, actually, even though I'm not referencing and not looking at it, they are looking at my hand all the way through this process, and it's really interesting. So what we need to do is this, 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 and this is what will happen when we do it, and I'll give it a bright, big, positive future, and it helps people see their future much more clearly. Now, that's the concept. It's really simple. Go out and try it. I said I do these as quickly as possible. We're in under 4 minutes, 30 seconds. I'm going to go. I will see you tomorrow.